Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you. That's a nice watch you got on. What do you do for a living to be able to afford a watch like that?
So I actually build people, man.
You build people.
I build people. I build people and businesses. The number one thing that's underrated nowadays is mentality. And literally, it says it itself. Men, M-E-N, mentality, right? And one of the biggest things that people struggle with is the mentality they have, you know? That's the reason when people go into entrepreneurship, they don't know how to handle problems. And the number one thing in business is what?
Problem solving.
Problem solving, right? So that's kind of how I've been able to build a couple of my companies, you know? First started off as a barber, cutting hair, then opened up my barber shop, made it really successful, and then I got introduced into sales. When I got introduced into sales, I made really good money and decided to open up my own company. Then after I opened up my own company, I tried to make it corporate. I ended up losing about $500,000, got screwed over, basically went homeless.
Yeah.
I was sleeping in a car. And when I lost all that money, I started thinking, and one of the biggest quotes that I go by and live by is, you can't change the world unless you change yourself first. So I started looking at myself and saying, what can I change? I can get in better physical form and I could work on my mentality. And then I decided to open up my solar company once again. One of the biggest things that I learned, right, is there's three people, right? Because they always say there's two sides to a story, right? But there's really how many?
Three.
Exactly. There's somebody's side, the other person's side, and the truth. Just like in sales, there's the people that actually do the labor, the work. There's the people who actually sell it. And the number one people that get forgotten is who?
The customers.
So we created our business based off the customers. We wanted to help the customers. That's why we created a service company that not only helps the customers, but gets reps paid the exact same day before they even walk out of a closing.
Somebody that may be watching this and feels like they might be in a low point in their lives, right? What would be the best self-development advice for somebody out there that's watching this?
Don't worry about nobody's opinion. Don't give a shit about what anybody has to say. If you have a vision, make sure you actually take action and do what needs to be done. One of the biggest things that helped me was working on myself. Remember, that was the biggest game changer for me. Anybody could sell. If you go to McDonald's right now, somebody's gonna sell you a cheeseburger, a hamburger, whatever it is, without no necessary skill. The biggest skill here is working on yourself and becoming that person before you even reach the $1 million, before you even touch that, before you even get that $1 million house. Vision yourself 10 years from now. If you're still in the same fucking place, you didn't do shit. You do get to the right place. It's because you took action. Number one, you had a vision and you made it fucking happen. Stop giving a fuck about people's opinion and worry about your own and keep doing what you gotta do.
Hey man, you dropped some amazing information, bro. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir.